Okay, so snake. You can know that you have outgrown something and still keep talking yourself back into it. And that is where it starts to hurt, because every time you convince yourself to stay, you have to ignore something in you that already knows. In the serpent wisdom teachings that I received, serpent medicine comes first. When the snake is ready to shed its skin, the new growth is already there underneath. But the skin around the head can hold tight, so the snake goes looking for friction, a rock, a forked branch, something solid enough to loosen what has already become too small. And every time I think about that, I think, of course, it's the damn head. Because sometimes your life has already grown before your mind has caught up with what your heart already knows. And staying in the old skin, it gets expensive. You say, I know, and then you don't do it. Another month passes. You make another perfectly logical argument for staying exactly where you are. And eventually the cost is not only the life you are postponing, you stop believing yourself when you say you're going to change it. And that is why the head matters to me. Logic can build a brilliant case for staying inside a life that your heart already knows is too small. But here is another part of serpent medicine that I really love. Serpent is not only about shedding this past or the skin, it's about learning to walk with beauty on the earth. Because the point of shedding is to live. And that makes me want to ask something that might be a little uncomfortable. What was all that healing for? I mean, seriously, all that understanding, everything you have worked through, everything you know about yourself, what life was all of that supposed to make possible? Because healing can become its own tough skin. You can become incredibly good at understanding what happened and still spend very little time imagining the life all that healing was supposed to make room for. So let's look under the skin. What is trying to come alive in you right now? What else is waiting for you? What dream is in the wings, ready to step into your light? Can you even see one piece of that life right now? One solution, one living daydream, one desire you have kept in the realm of tomorrow? What is the thing that you would just love because of everything and all that matters that would make your life amazing right now? Give it a little room. It's proof that it's already here in your mind. What do you see? How does it feel when you think about that dream, that solution? What changes in you when you let yourself stay there for another few seconds? Do you breathe a little deeper? Do you take it a little easier? Do your shoulders relax? Does your tummy soften? Because earlier the pattern was, I know, and then I don't do it. But right now, what happens when this time you say, I know, and instead of immediately talking yourself out of it, you stay with what you know. You stay with what matters. What is it that you would love? Look again. Give it more room to show you even more. That matters. Because for a moment, the life underneath the skin is not hiding in someday. You can see it right here, today. You can feel something about it. Maybe your body even answers before your head does. Did you get goosebumps? Maybe a smile, a little holy shit feeling because something suddenly became more real. That is the proof. That is evidence that there is more here than the old skin. And if the question, what was all that healing for, just hit you somewhere real, I want you to keep going. I built the Breakthrough 9 for exactly this moment. And there is a video on my page that I want you to watch because you may discover something surprising. You can have a hard time seeing the future you want while your imagination is already incredibly good at showing you futures that you are afraid of. So go watch the video. The link is on the page. Read what I have there and stay with the question, what was all that healing really for? And if something in you starts answering, if you can feel the life underneath the skin asking for more room, there is a place on that page to book a free conversation with me. You do not need to arrive knowing exactly what happens next. Just bring a question, whatever you just saw, bring the life underneath the skin, and let's find out what else might be possible from here. There is a place for you at my table. I hope you're curious, because you know I am. I'm Corey, and I'll see you there.